Welcome to Port St. Lucie. This is Professor Tefero for Lesson 5 of the Western response to the Belt and Road Initiative. In Lesson 5, we're going to cover the responses and strategies of China's partners in the Belt and Road. There are several dozen partners in the entire Belt and Road scheme, and each route has a large number of partners that we will discuss. For Lesson 5, we're going to look at the Maritime route partners and see what their responses will be for the Chinese strategies. The first partner that we will encounter outside of China would be Vietnam. Vietnam is in a very crucial position in Southeast Asia. They will be the number one stop out of Hong Kong, Macau, or Hainan, or any of the other areas leaving Western China. What is the strategy of Vietnam? Well, the strategy of Vietnam is to not rock the boat with China. They're not going to worry about little problems with the waters and the 10-mile limits or 12-mile limits or whatever it is. It's not important to them as much as it was in the past, because now Vietnam has the opportunity to make billions of dollars on the Belt and Road. And you don't jeopardize billions of dollars in trade because of some minor territorial disputes. So Vietnam is going to be very well behaved with China, and they're going to take advantage of the Belt and Road in two different ways. First of all, their strategy is to get those Vietnamese goods on those Chinese ships. And the second advantage they're going to have is that the Chinese ships are not going to make any other stops in Southeast Asia. They're only going to make one stop, and that's in Vietnam. So they're going to get goods from Cambodia, Laos, and Thailand delivered to Vietnamese ports, and that's their strategy. The strategy of Singapore, the second stop on the maritime route, is to utilize Hong Kong Savings Bank of China and the Prudential Life Insurance Company, both which are located in the UK, and both which have been in Singapore for 200 years. And the banks in mainland China have also been there for 200 years. So Hong Kong Savings Bank of China has the inside track on the Belt and Road Initiative in every possible way. Singapore will capitalize on that as they have several deals with Hong Kong Savings Bank of China, and they have a long history with Prudential Life Insurance as well. They'll be making their money on the banking and insurance business. They also have the largest oil refinery in Asia, and there's a good chance that China will be using that facility as well. But we'll find that out later in the future. We don't know for that for sure. In any event, the stop after Singapore is Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is at the southern tip of India, and they'll be highly dependent on the trade from the Belt and Road. The island of Sri Lanka has overextended itself. It overextended its credit line and had to give China a seaport in payment for the infrastructure improvements that China made for Sri Lanka, which were substantial. However, there's still a good chance that both parties will still make a great deal of money, billions of dollars, from this arrangement. And so their strategy is not to complain, but to just deliver the goods. As far as their next partner, Djibouti, Djibouti hosts three countries, France, the United States, and China. and wants to maintain good relations with all of them, of course. But whoever brings the most money to Djibouti will get Djibouti's attention, and that is most likely going to be China. So um, Djibouti will probably give China whatever it needs, and will also have precedence over the military installations of France and the United States, because it's a matter of money. Money talks and everybody else walks. The next partner that's involved in the Belt and Road would be Saudi Arabia. Um, the Chinese ships will get special prices negotiated by Xi Jinping and the leaders of Saudi Arabia. And then their strategy is to have that oil sold, hopefully, somewhere in the EU. But that may or may not take place because of problems with Russia. But we'll get to that a little bit later. Let's look at the next partner, which is Egypt. Egypt will be a great place for storage for Chinese ships to and from the EU for goods that may have been brought to them or accumulated from Africa. If any African countries want to be involved in the Belt and Road, they have to ship their goods to one of two countries, either Egypt or Djibouti. And otherwise, they're out because the Chinese ships are not going to stop anywhere else. I mean, it's not cost effective or time effective. So when we move across the Mediterranean, we come to the final two partners that are involved. Not the final two, but two of the main EU partners. That would be Greece and Italy. Greece may be used for further shipping, and Italy may be used for bullet trains that go directly to Germany from northern Italy. Since many of the Chinese traders on these ships will be interested in German luxury cars, I would put my money on northern Italy for most of the higher end trading. And Italy's strategy in this situation is to get China to deal with them instead of Greece by saying, listen, China, we have the fastest developed bullet trains in the EU. Our bullet trains get to Germany in 2 hours and back in 2 hours. You can dock in Florence and be out of here in one day. Whereas if you dock in Greece, you're not going to get out of there in one day, especially with goods that are coming back from other countries in Eastern Europe. So I think that Italy has the upper hand here for the negotiations for getting Chinese shipping shipped onward to other EU countries, especially Germany. And those are the strategies that are involved along the Belt and Road maritime route. Um, One other strategy might be for Germany not to ask for oil from China because Russia would be disturbed by losing some of their market share. So if Germany is smart, they'll trade with China in the EU via probably the bullet trains, but they will not trade in oil. And until next time, this is Professor DeFerro from Port St. Lucie, Florida, wishing you a happy night, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.